I'm heading to take the girls to play practice, and it kind of takes the whole morning. It kind of takes the whole morning because we don't live close enough to come back here and then go back and pick them up. So I gotta stay out for the morning. It's okay. We're gonna go do something fun. This happens every week. They start crying when the girls get out. We gotta run into the grocery store. We got a lot of stuff on our list. Made it out of the grocery. I think we're gonna go to the park for a little while now. Here we are in Epic Park. How often do we go to parks?
Never.
Never. We always have just been like in the woods or outside or whatever. So this has actually been something really new for the kids living in the suburbs, is coming to parks. Do you like going to the park?
Yeah.
It is fun, isn't it? You get to play, like they meet lots of kids and I meet other moms. It's fun. I'm gonna do him first, okay? Okay, we got back. The babies fell asleep, but I did just get them transferred into bed, so hopefully we can still work on this big job we have today. Good job. Wow, you are so strong, Grace. Okay. The first thing we're gonna do is just start going through, because some of them are completely unsavable, like this one, but then there's some that are savable. Hopefully. So we're just gonna go through and sort them. This one is, and the way I'm deciding is if the soft spot isn't taking up that much of the potato, then we can just cut that off hopefully and then save the rest. But most of the small ones are ruined. This one's fine. Some of them I don't even think are messed up, but most of them are.
I found my money. Good.
Oh, good. I need a bucket or something. I need an empty bin to put the rotten ones in. Okay. Depressing. Figured out what we're gonna do is cut off the chunks that are gross, and then we're gonna peel them, and then we're gonna wash them. And then we'll dice them and roast them and then freeze them. Right here, that's yours. That's the yuckies. Guess I can throw these into this. Okay, that's good, that's good. This one's just...
What?
She needs to help with sweet potatoes. Sweetie, we're trying to save the sweet potatoes today, okay? That's really what we're doing, Wilder. So what we're finding is that some of them, once we cut off the part that got baked, is totally fine on the inside. And then what we're finding is that some of them are actually like fermented on the inside, and thankfully you can smell it. For all I know, it'd be perfectly fine to roast those and eat them later, but since we don't know, we're just not going to. We're only gonna save ones that smell fine, look fine. Here's a good example. This one looks great. And then usually the fermented ones have like this kind of black rings look to it. They kind of look like, you can just see like this black stuff going through it. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but the ones that are fine once you cut off the chunks, they smell good. Grace, that side's gonna need to be cut off too, honey. They smell good, they look good, And we're gonna start with actually cubing a bunch of them and roasting them and then freezing those once they're cool, because we eat a lot of sweet potato hash. And this will make it so that we can have frozen sweet potato hash browns to throw into our hash.
Honey, baby, meet me just one last time. Honey, baby, talk to me one last time. It's hard leaving you this way, but the train's about to roll into the bay.
We're gonna start roasting the first batch. Hopefully we can get these in and out of the oven and cooled before we have to leave. And then what we're gonna do though is we're gonna keep this assembly line going, and I think, I'm gonna look it up, but I think I can cook the potatoes in like lemon water or salt water, and it'll keep them from turning black. And then later I can get back to it. I don't think I've ever frozen sweet potatoes before, so I got out my friend Crystal's book, Freeze Fresh, and I will link this below for you guys, but she talks about a bunch of different ways to freeze sweet potatoes, and honestly, it's just for the cubed ones, you just cook them and then freeze them. That's simple enough. So that's what we're gonna do. Of course, we always use Redmond's, and I have a code for 10% off for you guys below. Okay, Brad, watch this, ready?
Ooh, yeah. And now all the ones that fall down there, instead of falling to the ground, they fall on my chair.
That sounded like a rhyme.
It is.
Now all the ones that fall down there, instead of falling down there, fall on my chair.
Now they are.
Pans. You know what I mean? So none are on top of each other. That way they'll bake a little faster. All right, this first round is done. What I'm gonna do so we could just keep going, keep throwing some in the oven, is I'm gonna pull the potatoes off by the parchment and put it on this cooling rack. And then hopefully they'll cool faster because they'll have airflow underneath. And then I can keep using my big sheet pans. These are starting to discolor, so I did read that lemon water would help with that. So we have been putting what we've already cubed into the lemon water, but then everything that's been peeled, we're also gonna start doing that with too. I thought I just heard a door shut in here. Hi, you okay? You wanna come out? Come on. Look who it is, Princess Buttercup. You want to see what we're doing, baby? You want some sweet potatoes?
Can I just cut it out with the sweet potatoes? No! Here you go.
What's wrong with that?
Get it out.
She only likes meat. Oh. She usually has some sweet potatoes. Roy's awake.
Would you like some num num?
Do we need snuggles?
It's really yummy now. Oh, thank you.
He's like, here you go.
Here,
All right, you have to get in your high chair. All right, last of the sweet potatoes cut up. What I mean is last of the first round. Definitely not the last of the sweet potatoes. Let me look at my phone. I bet it is. Maybe they packaged it really nice so it wouldn't get all messed up. These are nice and cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and pack them up. I think I am gonna use gallons just because the amount I wanna shove in a quart bag would probably cause them all to stick together. So even if it's not really gallons worth of potatoes, I'm gonna fill the gallons. All right, last batch is out. Believe it or not, 4 trays made 2 gallons. That's it. So we actually have to leave right now, and I have to take the kids to Arthur for the weekend. I'm trying to figure out what they were chanting. They're
saying DD Dow.
It's really cute.
See the cow?
Maybe. Oh yeah. Go
What
to the farm.
cow?
At the farm.
Oh, see, are you gonna go see Daddy?
You know how we always tell them to go see the cows?
I know.
Go see the cows.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're.
Dada.
Dada. And who is with him? Justice, who we miss.
Daddy.
Justice.
Hi, Bob. You're just you kissy.
Hey, what's up? Doing the handover. It's interesting to be totally like happy with each other, but like I'm passing the kids on to you.
It is interesting.
It's an interesting way to do things. It won't always be that way, but it is for now. All right, let's get the kids moved over.
You want Joshy? What's the cute face on it?
You want to get him out? You match? You guys match?
Yeah, I do. Sort of. How does everyone actually? No.
I know it could probably seem weird because Arthur and I are perfectly congenial and we're still married and all these things for me to be like dropping the kids off. But one, we don't live together and we're not ready to live together yet. We're still separated. It's just that we're separated now unto reconciliation rather than separated unto divorce. The other thing is that I'm really burned out and I'm exhausted. And so it's a huge blessing for me, for Arthur to take the kids for, it's really not even quite 48 hours. And so it means I can do some work. It means I can rest. It means that I can just honestly take some time for me to heal. Because honestly, whenever my kids are around, and it's a blessing that they're around, but it's too much busyness to really like sit in quiet and work on things. So we're sharing this part of our story with you, and so I want you to see how this part looks. The handover, the kids going with Arthur, the kids coming back to me, and then we do spend one day a week like all together as a family. And sometimes it's more than that. Like if we have fun, interesting things going on, of course, like we do it together. But mostly the plan is that we just spend one whole day a week together as a family. It's just so quiet and I just love it so much. I'm really tired at the end of the week. I'm really, really tired. Well guys, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go home and finish as many of those potatoes as I can get done. We'll see you in the next video.